Hello guys, this is Tavi here, and I'm doing a commentary video on an online battle on the game of Shogun 2 Total War. This battle map is Crossroads, and my opponent is Yugrob. That's my opponent. So he opens the battle with sending his Yari cavalry to a farmhouse, which increases the stamina and speed of all units. So there he is, he's like sitting with them here. He doesn't dismount them, which captures a building. Not yet anyway. There's also an archery dojo and a workshop on this map. So I send a Yari cavalry in almost a mirror image move to this guy. So I send them to capture the workshop, and I send in 2 Yari cavalry squadrons to destroy my opponent's Yari cavalry. So here they are, and you can see that my opponent's morale is very low, although it's recovering now, but it's low again. And there's only 33 men left. You can see one guy just fell off his horse here. His horse, rather. So there he is, he routs completely. So I've got the farmhouse secured as well, and he offers no challenge for the archery dojo, so I claim that as well. Now let's go over my army. I have my general's bodyguard, Tavi. I have 2 units of katana samurai, 4 units of Yari samurai, and that's my or is it 3 units of Yari samurai. So that's my army. Oh yeah, Tavi's 3rd samurais is a Yari samurai unit. Have quite a lot of veterans now, and they have 1 experience chevron, which means they'll probably have a boosted defense. Because I usually use my pike units to defend. I use them to hold the center of my line. I don't know why I have my katana samurai in the center here. Because I usually use these kind of guys to go outflank my opponent and deal the decisive blow. But there's also Tavi samurais, another veteran unit. So by now all the buildings are under my control apart from this one, because it's not under my control yet. I have a Yari cavalry unit, a squadron dismounted to take this place over. So it's owned by me now. You can see my flag up here. And this place is also mine as well. So I'm mounting my Yari. Keep getting confused with Yari samurai and Yari cavalry, but this is Yari cavalry. And I mount them again, ready to join in the fight. My opponent, he has a higher rating than me, a few stars I guess, can't remember how many exactly, but I've like a few stars more than me, 2 or 3 stars more than me. So he has Matchlock Ashigaru, 2 of those. As well as that, he has no-dachi samurai and katana samurai. Bow samurai and bow ashigaru, so he's got 2 bow samurai and 1 bow ashigaru. And 1 Yari samurai over there. And 2 here, so he's got 3 Yari samurai just as me. And 2 katana samurai, so that's about even, but he has far superior ranged units than me, and he decides to camp on this hill. He also has these no-dachi samurai kept as reserve at the back here. So I moved my troops into the forest here, so they're currently hidden, and my aim was to go around here hidden, and around here just wait for my main force to attack, and then I would reveal these 2 guys, charge my opponent from the back, hopefully killing their general. So my unsuspecting opponent did not do anything to counter that. I thought that he would at least have like a cavalry unit hidden here, but he did not. So I also have 2 Yari cavalry squadrons on the right wing. They're hiding as well. It's not like it's crucial for them to be hidden, but I was moving them along the forest. So after capturing all these 3 key buildings, I formed up my army with 2 Yari samurai on each wing and 2 katana samurai in the center. My general is right at the back. So I open fire with my bow samurai, and he is taking a lot of damage. Well, decent amount of damage. And I'm shooting his Yari samurai. So that's... He's not retaliating or anything at the moment. Don't know why. Maybe he thought I'd attack straight away, but I was not prepared to do that. Since he had the hill advantage and higher rating, I was quite anxious about going on for a full charge. So my cavalry are still going on here, and they are. This is. I went up a little bit more, but I didn't want to get discovered, because that would be very bad. Because these Yari cavalry were crucial. They were the shock troops, and you can see that both of them have an experience chevron, and that means that I upgraded their charge bonus more when they attack. So that makes them even stronger shock troops. The Yari cavalry over here are not experienced at all. I'm just keeping them hidden to keep my opponent unsuspecting, and I will charge up once my main army also attacks. So I sent a few flaming arrows at my opponent, but I wasn't planning to charge because he did that just a second ago. So that's some of our men dead. Let's follow the path of my arrows. We were a bit late. Oh, there they come. I'm not really bothering to shoot at their bow ashigaru, because they're not really too important archers. I'm just shooting at his... well, now I actually kinda switched from his Yari samurai, because they were in loose formation, so there was no point. So I'm actually shooting at this this bunch of archers. The matchlock ashigaru are still kept away behind the lines of my opponent. So it was a nice day, a good day to have a battle. So once again, my opponent chooses a hill advantage over key buildings, which I guess is a plan. I mean, if your troops aren't as strong as your opponent's, then maybe you would try to deal more damage when he's attacking and stuff like that, but I don't think that was the case with my opponent. That was definitely not the case. I had superior cavalry, that's it. My ranged units and my melee units were all inferior to my opponent's. So, but he still chose to defend this hill, which I don't really like. I guess it's fun grounding the defenders down and then having a massive charge. But the point of these key buildings is to split your army up, and really you need to have tactical awareness to be able to win these types of battles. with all these key buildings if both players aim to fight over them. And that's what's really fun about Shogun. That's what I like about it. I mean, if he chooses to defend, he might as well have defended here. This nice ridge kind of thing. Or he could have even defended so I'd have to cross this river. So, but he chooses to defend this hill. His weakness is that I can sneak up on him from the back. So he leaves his back door open, basically. That's what he does. That's what my opponent does. Although a minus of defending up here would be that if I right one of his units, they're not likely to return. But since I'm going to have him surrounded on this hill, or that's what my plan was anyway, then coming back from routing wasn't exactly too important. So I'm still exchanging fire, and I've moved up some Yari Samurai on this wing, just to encircle my opponent a bit, make them a bit weary of what's going to happen. And also, while I was going on a rant, I was recharging my both Samurai's arrows through this archery dojo, which increases the reload rate of all your missile units. It also restores ammunition supplies to nearby missile units, which is good, because I just wanted to keep firing at him as much as I could. And right now I moved up my archers into the opponent's range for no apparent reason, because I just walked them up and then ran away again. I think I was just trying to shoot my opponent's generals or something like that, but I became under fire from all these archer units, so I went back and swapped with my larger contingent of bow samurai, which are almost undamaged. So there he is, he's firing at my Yari samurai. So I moved them back. And you can see I'm moving them over here. This is the range of my archers. And the influence of my general. This blue circle. So I'm reforming my men again. And the bow samurai, I'm keeping them behind my melee units for now, but I'm going to move them up very soon, or maybe not, we'll see. But my attack is almost upon my opponent, Yugrob. It's an interesting name. So my Yari cavalry are still patiently hidden here, and they will choose the decisive moment to charge at my unsuspecting opponent. So you can see he unleashed his fire arrows at my katana samurai, who are moving up. They're not charging yet, but they are very close to a charge. Very, very close. So I unleash my fire arrows as well at this cluster of matchlock Ashigaru to cause a bit of panic, and that opens my attack. I'm ready now. You can see my Yari cavalry over there, charging out of cover. My general is slowly moving up to the line of battle, and here I am. I'm charging at this katana samurai and at these Yari samurai. There's 2 units here, but my guys take on both units. Over here, my opponent's Yari samurai are also involved, and the ones My opponent used the Inspire ability, or was it Rally, or whatever it was. I don't know. Can't remember. I think this... Oh. Oh, my horses was destroyed. Let's see. That guy is like all over the place. Whoa. Oh, he's still fighting. Oh, another horse. Destroyed. This guy is holding out. Another horse. 3 horses have suffered from this guy. And he's still fighting on. 3 horses. 4. However, the rest of his unit collapsed. And you can see here now, when we were looking over there, you missed some of the action. So here's my opponent's both Ashigaru ambushed by my general. And I also destroyed my opponent's general. Because what they did was charge up here, attack the opponent's general. There's one area of the battle which I'm losing, which is this place. My Tavi samurais did not match all these units put together. The Marshal Ashigaru are fighting as well, and there's a bunch of Yari samurais here. I don't really know why they decided to run up there, but they did. So my generals, I think he charged in here. You can't see him anywhere else. Oh yeah, there he is. There's my opponent's general. There he is. It's kind of hard to distinguish between units, but at this point I won. So good game to Yogrob, and that's another victory for Tavi. My leaders certainly did lead by example. However, by force, he also did lead by force on my opponents. So, good game, and I'll see you guys next time on a different battlefield in another place at another time.